We've seen a lot in the news lately. Strip club hopping, porn star payoffs, and cheating spouses. So would you know if your partner was cheating? How can you find out? 8 on Your Side's Melissa Marino has been exploring the slippery slope of infidelity, and she joins us now. And Melissa, I found it really interesting. You got some real insights from the experts on this.
That's right. From a private investigator to an actual cheater, he admits he's cheating. He also tells me why he does it and how he gets away with this secret life. They aren't hard to find. Cheaters flock to sites like Ashley Madison, even Craigslist, where we found personal ad after personal ad. Married, looking for the same. I reached out to these posters to see if any would share their naughty exploits. One agreed, but as you might expect, he wouldn't go on camera. He would only answer my questions through an app, either Kik or Snapchat. Why? He says because they are real-time, untraceable, and easily deleted.
They don't sign up with their real name.
Who do you see cheating more?
We get calls from men and women equally.
And they're keeping private investigators like Wayne Miles busy. Miles' company, Alpha Agency, has a team of private investigators and an arsenal of tools to catch cheaters in the act.
The lens is actually a little tiny hole right here.
That's right, a water bottle that's actually a camera. So you can sit right next to a cheater and hear every moment of their scandalous rendezvous. And if you think you can hide at night, think again.
It's very low light, so it works at nighttime, and we can hook this up to a separate recording device, put this in a parked car.
Extreme measures to catch those who will go through extremes to hide a secret life. The Craigslist poster tells me he's extra careful not to get caught. A secret email account and only cash for hotels and meals. Also, he says, no perfume or cologne.
I think oftentimes what catches people off guard is sometimes the length of time that affairs can get hidden.
Psychologist Stacey McLaughlin warns us there are behavioral signs that should not be ignored.
There's a lot of anger, there's some defensiveness, if there's a lot of conflict, if there's just a general disconnect from your partner.
The Craigslist poster explains he's been with his wife for 20 years, faithful for many. He claims he tried to talk to his wife about their lack of intimacy, but after years without any change, he started cheating. Can you overcome cheating?
Absolutely, absolutely. I see it all the time in my practice. When individuals are ready to, A, own their role in whatever happened in the relationship that led to the infidelity, and I think when they're ready to take an honest look at how to remake this marriage stronger.
I also spoke with a woman who caught her husband cheating when she found his secret credit card and some not-so-savory purchases.
I'm sure there are viewers who are going to see this and think, I don't know about all the snooping. I don't know if I want to hire a private investigator. Are there signs you can look for without all of that?
So the psychologist tells me the more open a couple is, the better. So if your spouse doesn't want you to look at their cell phone, doesn't want you to have the passwords, or they hurry up and shut their computer, that's maybe a good indication because, I mean, your spouse, you should be sharing everything.
Very, very interesting stuff. Makes people a little uncomfortable, I think.
I think so, too.
Thank you, Melissa. We have more on this topic on our website, including 8 ways to tell whether or not your partner is cheating on you. It's all on WFLA.com and our News Channel 8 app.